Question 12, Part E. A spinner is marked with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. When it is spun, each of the 5 numbers is equally likely to occur. The spinner is spun 3 times. Part 1. What is the probability that an even number occurs on the first spin? The probability of an even number is 2 out of 5 because on the spinner there are only 2 even numbers, the number 2 and the number 4. So the other 3 numbers are odd, the numbers 1, 3 and 5. So the probability of an even number is 2 over 5 and the probability of an odd number is 3 over 5. Therefore on the first spin the probability of an even number is 2 over 5. Part 2. What is the probability that an even number occurs on at least one of the 3 spins? By the law of complements, the probability of at least one even number is equal to 1 minus the probability that all 3 numbers spun are odd. So that's equal to 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of 3, which equals 98 over 125 or 78.4%. Part 3. What is the probability that an even number occurs on the first spin and odd numbers occur on the second and third spins? The probability of spinning an even number, then an odd number and an odd number in that order is equal to 2 over 5 times 3 over 5 times 3 over 5, since the outcomes are independent. In other words, the second outcome does not depend on the first outcome and the third outcome does not depend on the second outcome. So multiplying these 3 probabilities together, we get 18 over 125 or 14.4%. Part 4. What is the probability that an even number occurs on exactly one of the 3 spins? There are 3 possible outcomes. We can spin an even and then 2 odds, or we can spin an odd number, then an even number and then an odd number, or we can spin 2 odd numbers first followed by an even number. So from part 3, the probability of spinning an even number, an odd number and an odd number in any order is equal to 18 over 125. Now recall, this was the probability of spinning an even number followed by 2 odd numbers. But because there are 3 possible outcomes, we multiply this probability by 3. And that equals 54 over 125 or 43.2%.